Hi guys, welcome back to the Alpha Tone channel. My name is Prime M and today we are on to season 2 of Catch Me in Greenpoint. If you haven't seen season 1 as yet, please go ahead and check out season 1 so you can understand what is going on in season 2. With that being said, let's get into episode 1 of season 2. This one is something else, guys. So we're still at the warehouse, the four of us, me, Ricky, James, and the deputy chief, Mr. Brown. You know, he said we should call him Brown, but sometimes I think I say deputy chief, you know, because that's what I know him as, deputy chief. And I think it's easy and you guys will understand. But the four of us are at the warehouse, same way, in Brooklyn Navy Yard. And then James said to me, boss, 9 more of my tenants, they gave request that they are leaving. They're not renewing their lease. They're leaving within a week. And I said, really? And James said, yes, boss. I said, James, you know what to do, right? Get low income tenants in. That way we can move closer towards our plan. And then James said, yes, boss. Everything is working according to plan so far. Over 2 dozen of my tenants, you know, some leave already and some are about to leave. So, you know, it's working so far. That's a good sign. And I said, yes, James, everything is on track. We just have to hurry up and see if we could get more tenants out of here so we can move faster with our plan. And then I said to Ricky, how many guys we have in the gang right now? And Ricky said, well, we had about 13 in the boss, and we lose 3 guys. One is Martin. You know, Martin is going to law school. The gang is sending Martin to law school. And then Brown said, what? Law school? You guys sending someone to law school? And I said, yeah, we're sending one of the guys to law school. His name is Martin. You know, he's not sitting at the table with us, but, you know, I like the kid. And I'm sending him to law school. You know, the gang is sending him to law school. And Brown said, yo, that's fantastic. I like that. And I said, yeah, deputy, that's what's up. And then I said, Ricky, so what's the other 2? And Ricky said, the MS-13 guy is one of the guys. And then the baby dad that we had to get rid of, the one that went to the priest in the talk, yeah, he's the 3rd one. So we only have 10 guys right now. And I said, damn, Ricky, we only have 10 guys. You know, we're going to have to do some recruiting, Ricky, so we could get more guys in the gang because the feds, they're coming for me. I mean, 10 guys is okay because the plan I have for them for Friday when they come, 10 guys is good enough to take them on. But we're gonna need more guys, Ricky. And then the deputy chief said, boss, I know where I could get you 15 guys, you know. I said, really? You could get me 15 guys? He said, yeah. There's this gang in Crown Heights. Their boss, he died the other day. And you know, the 15 guys, I kind of know them. They have no leader right now. They have no direction. They're just there. They have guns and stuff, but no one wants to step up because, you know, it's a big position over there in Crown Heights. But they need something to do. And I said, really? So why no one wants to step up and be the leader over there? That's strange. I mean, the boss is dead. And no one wants to step up and take over. And the deputy chief said, well, boss, their boss, he didn't show any of the other guys this connection or anything like that. So when he was alive, he was the one who is in charge of everything, making all the decision and the connection where he will get the drugs from and guns from and stuff like that. He didn't tell any of the soldier. He just keep everything to himself secretly. And when he passed, the guys, they didn't know who to call or who to turn to for anything. So they're just there with the guns that they have. And I said, damn, really, deputy, that's what's going on? We're gonna have to get to them and see if we could get them over here in Greenpoint in this gang. 15 guys, that's great. But I said, deputy, these 15 guys though, can you trust them? I mean, do you know any of them like that? And the deputy said, yeah, I know a couple of them. You know, some guys, they will be like the leader, but they have no connections or anything. They're like a broke gang right now with guns. They don't even have money to buy ammunition and stuff like that. They're just there because the boss is dead and they don't know where to turn to. He died about a month ago. And I said, damn, deputy, at least we have money over here and, you know, a plan and an organization running. They will fit right in. Give them a call, deputy, and let them know if they want to be a part of this gang, they're welcome. And James, this is the plan. Some of these apartments that are vacant, we should give it to some of these new soldiers we're gonna have coming in. So these soldiers can live in Greenpoint. That way these guns that we have, that we get from the MS-13, we can distribute them to all these guys so they can have guns in the community at their home just in case we need them to come outside and shoot out with the cops in the future. So these 15 guys that's coming, James, if you have any apartment, set it aside for them so we can give it to these guys and we will get you the money on the back end. But for right now, James, we need soldiers to be living in the community. And James said, yes, boss, I understand that. When they come, I will have place for them and they can stay there. You know what I mean? I will give them lease and stuff like that and they can be there. And we will have them and their family can live there also. Because like you said, we're going to need their families here to lie to the cops or so. These guys, they can move in with their family into my apartments. No problem with that. And I said, that's what's up, James. I like that. We'll make the money for you, James, in the future. Don't worry about it. Everything is fine. And Ricky said, boss, speaking of making money, you know we have the deputy chief on our team now. I think it's time we should start extorting some of these businesses. You know, every month or every week, they give us some money. I think you should write up like a letter and let them know, give us X amount of money and anyone report to the police, we will burn down their businesses. I said, that's a good idea, Ricky. That's a very good idea. We can start the extortion right now and anyone reported to the police, we will know which business reported to the police because the deputy chief, he will tell us everyone who report to them. So I said, Ricky, this is what's gonna happen. We cannot extort every business in Greenpoint one time. We cannot send out the notice to everyone. We have to do it piece by piece. What we're going to do, tonight when I go home, I'm gonna type up a letter and the letter will state, give us X amount of money every month or every week in installments, or else your business will burn down flat to the ground, or we will shoot up your business. Whichever one we choose on the day, that will happen to your business. And if you report this information to the police, we will find out and we will come ahead and destroy your business. So please, just cooperate. So I'm going to put that in the letter tonight, Ricky, and I'm going to send it out to 10% of the businesses in Greenpoint. And chances are all 10% will deny our request. And maybe 8% will report it to the police, that they get a letter and a threat. And when they report it, we will get the information of all the ones who reported to the police from the deputy chief. And we will go ahead and destroy their businesses. And they will spread the word to other people in the community. Maybe people will run away and leave the community. And when we get to the second 10% and give them notice, maybe a week after, and tell them we need extortion money or we will come and destroy your business. And maybe they will hear what happened to the previous 10%. Maybe 2% will agree and pay the money. And maybe 8% will report it to the police. And we will burn down and destroy that 8% again. And we will do the same thing. We get to 10 more percent, get 10 more percent. We send out the information to that 10%. Maybe everyone will agree because they heard of what happened to the previous 20%. We destroy their businesses because they reported to the police and they refused to pay. And the few that did pay, their business didn't get destroyed. So by the time we get to the third 10%, I think we should have a lot of businesses agreeing. Maybe 5% agree and 5% don't. And maybe out of that 5%, 3 reported to the police. We destroy that 3%. And when we get to the 40%, the fourth batch, I think everyone should be agreeing going forward. And 50 and 60 and 70%, all the way up to 100, it should be easier getting them to agree on this extortion fee. So that's how we will do it, Ricky. We will do it 10% at a time. And Ricky is saying, yeah, boss, I like the way you lay it out. It's like a domino effect. As soon as it gets to the end, everything is just falling in place. And I'm like, yep, that's what's going to happen. And a lot of people will run away during that process because they will see business burning down, and a lot of people will leave. Then I turned to James and I said to James, are any of these businesses around here a part of your property? Like you own the property that some of these businesses are located? And James said, boss, I don't even know because I have my agent, and my agent, do the paperwork and stuff and the lease. My agent and all the lease. So I don't even know what turned into a business from what is not into a business. But I could check the files and know which is a business and which is not. And I said, yeah, I can see that, James. It's a lot of property. I don't think you would know all the businesses that are on your property. So I know how to get the information on all these businesses. I won't get it on the internet. The first 10% in alphabetical order, they will get their notice first. And I will have a list of all the businesses in Greenpoint in alphabetical order. And we will approach it like that. So guys, tomorrow, first day, Ricky, I'm gonna put you on this one. You're gonna get some guy and we're gonna deliver these mails. Through the post, we're gonna deliver them. We're gonna get it delivered through the post. I'm gonna write them up and get it delivered to all these businesses through the post. And they will read them. Then I turned to Ricky and I said, Ricky, being that we're about to start the extortion system around here, and a lot of people will run away because it will be violent and it will be bloody, to be honest with you. I don't think we're going to need the war with 696 and Greg to prolong anymore. And you call me today and you tell me that Greg is kind of weak at the moment and he doesn't have enough guy to take on 696. I think Greg, this is where he ran out of time. I think it's time I kill Greg now and for what he did to Jennifer. Greg have to pay for that now. Because we don't need Greg anymore. And he's running out of guys and think, Greg will run away from the community soon. His 696 guys should attack him again. It will just be him and the few guys Ricky say he has coming in. Greg is a little bit weak. He's an wooden animal and I think we should put Greg to sleep. And then Ricky is saying, boss, I know where he lives, I could go get him right now tonight for you. And I said, Ricky, before we kill Greg, I want to talk to Greg, Ricky. Something is telling me I should have a word with Greg and hear what happened between him and 696. Because remember, Ricky, I didn't hear what Greg had to say, what happened between him and 696. I just hear 696 guys said that Greg stole their drugs and it's not happening like that. And I told them, Greg did the same thing to me, which was a lie. I just wanted me and 696 guys to come together and attack Greenpoint. And I did that and it went perfect and everything went well. A lot of tenants leave the community and that was the plan. We achieved that. And I think a lot more will be leaving. And remember, people probably leaving from Jennifer's tenants because, the lady down by the water, Jennifer, her tenants probably leaving. I will have to ask her when I talk to her if any one of her tenants leave. And remember, all those private residents, they're probably leaving as well. So everything is going according to plan. And I don't think we need Greg anymore. What I will do, I will talk to Jennifer and let her know I have someone to take out Greg and see what she has to offer if I get rid of Greg, if she can offer anything for the team. So the deputy asked, boss, Greg is the one who shot Jennifer, the lady down by the water. I got the report that she got shot and he's in the hospital, but I didn't know Greg is the one who shot her. I said, yeah. I said, you know Greg? He said, yeah, I know Greg. I arrested Greg before. And I know Jennifer. Remember, I'm the deputy chief around here, so I know all about everything that is going on. I said, oh yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, Greg is the one who shot Jennifer, but Jennifer, she's my friend and she told me she had to play dead so Greg didn't finish her off, and she wants Greg to be killed. And the deputy said, so well, now is the time to kill Greg. I said, yes. I'm going to have to talk to Greg tomorrow. I said, Ricky, can you tell Greg that I'm around? You didn't tell him that I'm out of town, right? And Ricky said, no, boss, I didn't tell him. I didn't see him as yet. I said, good, Ricky. When you see him, tell him that I want to talk to him and you hit me up and you bring him to me so I can talk to Greg and see what's going on. And I think tomorrow I'm going to go visit Jennifer I think she's still in the Woodall Hospital down there by Flushing and Broadway Avenue. So I'm going to talk to her tomorrow and tell her that I know someone that will take care of Greg for her and what she has to offer. So tomorrow I'm going to go give her a visit. All right? And then everybody said good. And you know, we're there chopping it up, talking for another 20 minutes. And then the deputy said, you have to go. James said, you have to go. You know, Ricky went. And I'm there by myself. And I'm like, all right, I'm going home as well. Everybody's out of here. So I went home. So the next day come, it's about midday. I talk to Jennifer in the morning on the phone. I tell her I'm going to come see her over by Woodall Hospital. So, you know, I'm on my way driving to Woodall to go talk to Jennifer and see what she have to offer if we kill Greg. So I'm on my way to Woodall and my phone ring. I look at it. It's Ricky. I said, I bet hopefully this is Ricky calling me to tell me about Greg. So I said, what up, Brody? And Ricky said, boss, I saw Greg earlier and he said he wants to come and talk to you later. I said, all right, that's a fact, Ricky. I'm on my way to go talk to Jennifer. As soon as I finish talking to Jennifer, I want you to meet me over by the warehouse at Brooklyn Navy Yard, you and Greg. Bring him over there. And Ricky said, okay, boss, I'll bring him over there. Just call me whenever you leave in, Jennifer, so I can meet you over there with Greg. And I said, all right, Ricky, bet, I'll let you know. And I hung up with Ricky. And I'm like, yep, that's Greg. And I'm going to talk to Jennifer. If Jennifer say, oh, she has something good to offer, killing Greg today. But before I kill Greg, I have to talk to Greg. Like I said, the war between Greg and 6ix9ine, I don't hear the whole story. So I have to hear what Greg have to say, maybe something, because remember, 6ix9ine, 6 guys and me will be having a relationship going forward. And I have to talk to Greg to hear what's the deal with him, so he can tell me what was the dealings between him and 6ix9ine. What if Greg is in the right and 6ix9ine guys, you know, they mess around with Greg? Who knows? But let me talk to Greg when I finish talking to Jennifer later on, and we'll see what happened right there. So I pull up at the hospital. Jennifer, she's in a different room. It was a little bit hard to find her today, but I find her room. I went inside there. It smelled nice. She have a lot of flowers everywhere. And she's looking even better. She's looking in better condition. She's in a wheelchair sitting, you know, that's the sad part. She's sitting in a wheelchair. But, you know, she's alive and well, and that's the greatest thing. You know, she still has life. So she said, hi, Romain, how you doing? I said, I'm good, you know, I'm good. I'm glad to see you. You know, it's another day. And she said, yeah, Romain, thank God I'm alive. And I said, Jennifer, I have good news. She said, what, you have good news? She said, about Greg? I said, yeah, it's about Greg. I'm meeting him today. She said, what, you're meeting him today? I said, yeah, I'm meeting up with him today and I'm going to kill him myself, Jennifer. She said, oh my gosh, Romain, you are going to do it? I said, yeah, Jennifer, you're my friend and he did something like this to you. You know, I think it's personal, you know, I have to go take care of Greg myself. You know, he put you in a wheelchair, you know, this is not good. And she's like, Romain, oh my gosh, be careful, Romain, make sure you do it and nobody knows. I said, Jennifer, I don't care at this point. If I do it and the feds find out, what can you do? Can you do anything to hide me from the feds? She said, well, I can hide you, Romain. I can hide you, but I don't know if you're going to want to be in that one location for the rest of your life. The feds are after you. But do you know anyone that's a professional, Romain, that can take care of this instead of you and no trace will left? He's meeting you today, I understand, but I just don't want you to risk it, Romain. But if you do it and the feds are after you, I have somewhere I can hide you in one of my apartment buildings. I said, really? You can hide me in one of your apartment buildings? How? What if the feds raid the apartment building? She said, nah, Romain, the way my husband designed it, he has a room there. If once you're in that room, no one can find you in that room. Even if they search the whole building, they cannot find you in that room. I'm like, really, Jennifer? You have a room down there that I can hide in and no one can find me? She said, yeah. I'm like, oh, that's great. That's great. but I don't know if I'm want to be stuck in that room for the rest of my life. She said, no, you can go on and about, but if the feds are coming after you, once you get into the building, you can access that room and you'll be safe. But outside of the building, Romaine, I cannot promise you anything, but I can promise you a safe room in one of the buildings if you kill Greg for me and the cops are after you. If you want to stay in that room, you can do that. But my advice is get a professional for it, Romaine. Get a professional. I said, a safe place is good enough, Jennifer. I'll take that, because what Greg did to you, I don't like that. And I'm going to take care of Greg for you myself today whenever I meet up with him. Thank you so much. And it's good to see you. And I can't wait to see you outside of this hospital building. And she said, oh, Romaine, you're so sweet. And then I leave the hospital. So now I hit up Ricky. I said, yo, Ricky, I'm on my way over to the Brooklyn Navy Yard. Where is Greg? You and Greg heading over there right now? And Ricky said, boss, I have bad news. I'm trying to call Greg and everything, and I can't get to Greg. I said, Ricky, what? Sorry guys, thanks for watching that video. That was episode 1 of Catch Me in Greenpoint, season 2. Guys, like I said, in order to understand what just happened right there in episode 1 of season 2, you have to go ahead and watch season 1 from episode 1 all the way up to episode 11 in season 1, so you can understand season 2. And guys, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share this video with a friend. Let them know the season is back on and it's very compelling and captivating, and they should be watching this. You know, let them go watch from season 1 and come catch up. You know what I mean? Because you know it's good so far going, and get some more audience on it. Come on guys, share the video. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.